The Fed just said it is canceling it, which is no joke. Paul Adkins, the chairman of the SEC, said they are getting ready and the crypto market is still going down. What is going on? We'll speak about all the newest and best things on Freaky Friday. We will look at XRP and how its price has changed. Please give me a big smile so I can send forth those wonderful vibrations. Smishity hit that button hard. I added a new thing, didn't I? When you hit the like button, a small jingle will play, right? You should hear a jingle. Give it a shot and see what happens. It's something new. So please tell me in the comments if it worked for you or not. Okay, give it a shot. So let's get started immediately. XRP is now worth $3.03, which is down 1.5% from the previous day. You can see XRP being tested again. The $3 level, but everything is going well thus far. It is also said that Bitcoin is down roughly 1%. You can see that it went all the way down to where the bottom of the wick was during the PPI sell-off. So once again, Ethereum has slid lower than it was on that wick, and Solana is also in a similar place to XRP, right? Less than that first wick. So XRP is actually doing all right. It's in line with the whole crypto market, but you can see that the total is significantly lower than it was because of where Bitcoin was. XRP is down again, but so is the rest of the crypto market. That's just how it is. Over the past 6 months, Friday has been the worst day of the week for crypto by a long shot. I don't know why I remember that there were some good Fridays. I guess there was only one Friday, and I remember it because I was at my middle son's end-of-year pool party. And I remember that XRP was going up because it was Friday. But I think that other than that day, Friday has not been a good day for the crypto market. So that's just how it is. A lot of it is manipulation because of thee. Today, options valued approximately $6 billion in Bitcoin and Ethereum will expire. So that is changing the market in some way. And hey, the stock market isn't doing too well today either. It's down 0.18% for the day. So now that we've had a big rally, we're seeing a little bit of a halt in the crypto market or a pullback. It's normal. It's all part of the game. Yes, of course. I realize it's annoying, but most of the time the movements aren't like this. This is how they are. They are sideways. And that's why I'll never tell you to buy, sell, or hold because I don't know what's going to happen from day to day. That's right. Of course, this isn't financial advice. Do your own research before you decide to invest. If you remember when we all got together because of the SEC announcement, a number of other YouTubers and influencers and people that write about XRP here were already singing about how great the gains were. And I said, oh, wait a second. Hold your horses. Shwaya, shwaya, slowly, slowly. Let's see what happens because I've been around the bush before. No, how do you say it? She'll be coming around the mountain when she gets here. So let's see how the market does. Many people expected that after August 8th, there would be a rally. And as I've said many times before, the PPI, the CPI, or the Fed can change everything. That's why we need to be careful and be ready for everything that can happen. Fine. Before we move on, I wanted to bring up one last issue. There are some false channels out there that are easy to spot. This is not me, as you can see. Is Crypto XRP Deutschland one of the money-making XRP Avalev coins? It's not me. I told TikTok about it. It has a lot of views. This one earned 177,000 views on TikTok. 137,000. This is not me again. You can tell they tried to publish other people's videos, but it didn't work out as well. I'm just speculating. I have no idea. And so they. Put more faith in me. This isn't me. Don't talk to anyone on Twitter. There are also a lot of them. If you search for Moneymaker Avilev, for example, you may see a lot of these bogus ones on Facebook. I will never get in touch with you. I will never tell you to DM me. If you notice any of these on social media, please leave a comment. This isn't genuine Avi. Don't touch it. They could at least post my links so I can make some money off of this or anything, but it is what it is. So be careful out there. Once more, I will never ask you to join up for anything or send me money through social media. He says, I won't. And then it says here, message me privately for more information. I will never tell you to do that. So be careful out there. Fine. Be careful and don't talk to any of these channels, okay? Paul Atkins, the chair of the SEC, said, we are working to make America the world's crypto capital. Let's give it a listen. Problems with the government in the US, and they were, and clear advice on what we should do next, and help make the president's plans come true. He wants to become America the world's crypto capital and have the globe operate on American technology. So we're getting all of our many divisions and offices at the SEC to work together to make that announcement a reality. So we're working with our corporation finance division, investment management, and others to figure out how to make the The SEC's rules cover crypto assets and help people understand what may happen in the future. We're in touch with Congress. There was a great announcement at the White House by the president himself when he signed the Genius Act a few weeks ago. I think that was a very nice step in the right direction. And now there are additional legislation in Congress that are being looked at, and I can't wait for them to get back from their break so we can make even more progress. That's a little crazy, isn't it? The head of the SEC is saying stuff like this. We are using all of our resources at the SEC to make America the crypto capital of the world. You know, it's such a different tune from what we had just a year ago. It's not the same thing at all. This is a whole different situation. And once more, I've stated this before, once the box is opened, I don't think it will be closed again. When the box is closed and you don't know what's within, what's the demon inside? People are scared to open the box, though. But if the box is open and the demon is fine, or if it's not even a demon, it's a pretty swan. So even if the government changes, they won't close the box because everyone saw that there was no demon within, and there is no need to do so. It's a wild moment, and it's kind of crazy that crypto went down today after the SEC chairman stated something like that. It was green in the morning. But again, Friday, crazy Friday, that's why I call it that. There are a lot of crazy things that happen. Not just with Bitcoin, but with the stock market too. A lot of manipulation happens on Fridays, thus many traders, including options traders and day traders, don't trade on that day. Just something to think about. The Federal Reserve is ending its initiative that focused on policy banks for Bitcoin, crypto, and fintech operations. On Friday, the Federal Board said that. It will end its initiative to oversee new activities and go back to keeping an eye on new activity at banks through the normal supervisory process. The board has learned more about specific crypto and fintech operations in banks, the dangers that come with them, and how banks manage those risks since it started its program to oversee them. So, the board is using that information and watching those activities as part of its regular supervisory work. Supervisory process and is taking back its 2023 supervisory letter that set up that program. So they know now that you can't control what you don't comprehend. Someone responded, just let the free market and my Uncle Shady crypto investments do their thing. So the Fed is basically saying, yeah, we get it. It's not the demon that some people thought it was. So we're ending the committed program. That's so interesting. We'll see how much business this opens up for crypto and how much money it makes in the long run. This is what it will mean for the crypto industry and the market. Very, very interesting times are coming. I intended to tell you something earlier today, but my video was already too long. Trading with leverage is going through the roof. In July, the amount of money managed by U.S. leveraged exchange-traded products reached an all-time high of $119 billion. In 2021, before the weak market in 2020, the top was merely $78 billion. In the previous 3 years, the value of ETPs has tripled.